So this is something I've talked about and predicted many times on my channel, much to the dismay of followers and people that watch my content. And it's totally happening. It's totally happening. And that is that wind energy is not cutting it. And since wind energy is not cutting it, just as in 2023 and 2024, the United States will set a new record for consumption of natural gas. And that's because we're needing it to make electricity, because wind isn't doing it. U.S. boosts natural gas power as wind output slumps to 33-month low. Last year, we had more capacity to generate wind energy than any year in history, and our electricity generation in wind dropped. And the same is happening this year. We're going to produce less wind energy this year than we have in nearly 3 years, even though we have significantly more wind turbines and capacity. Over 6 gigawatts more. And that's because, as I've told you many times, if the wind doesn't blow, it doesn't matter how many wind turbines you got. And since natural gas is the backup power for when wind isn't working, we're consuming record amounts of natural gas. And this is going to be 2 years in a row we've consumed record amounts of natural gas, even though we have record amounts of wind energy capacity available to us. In 2024, electricity consumption in the United States is going to increase by 4%. I've told you guys this. Electricity demand is going to jump. In the next 15 years, we're going to add 200 quadrillion BTUs of electricity demand. That's like adding 2 more United States of America to the world. I've talked about data centers and hot weather and all the things that are going to drive this demand. That is happening, full-blown happening. Of the 4% increase in consumption in electricity we're going to see in 2024, natural gas is going to account for 2/3 of that, and solar is going to pick up the slack. Wind is not even in the equation because we're producing less. I've told you guys for a long time that I was a big fan of solar. People like myself and Robert Bryce have been telling you guys this for a long time, that wind just isn't cutting it. And of course, the accusations always are, oh, you're just anti-renewable, you're pro-oil, all of the accusations. No, we just want something that works. We just want something that works, and that is why we are both so pro-nuclear. Wind energy gets over 10 times the subsidies that oil and gas and other energy gets, yet it is oil and gas that is having to cover for wind's failures. Those subsidies need to be directed towards nuclear, towards something that works. Period.